welcome everyone to the shores of the Tennessee River, Neyland Stadium, home of the Volunteers. As we'll see a squad from the SEC, the Mississippi State Bulldogs, taking on one of the top teams in this conference, the Tennessee Volunteers. For EA Sports, I'm Reese Davis, Jesse Palmer, and David Pollack with me. Guys, can't wait to get this started. Mississippi State ready to kick off to get this game started. He'll start the return inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. So Tennessee's offense will have the football first. And last week, you want to talk about a guy using every tool in the back from the running back position. David, this guy did it.
He was a monster. And I think when you turned on the tape this week, you saw it, man. So many different ways he could hurt you, and he could be a focal point of this offense. The defense, they know well and good of what happened last week. And their first objective this week, Palmer, is to stop that dude.
Yeah, they know the entire offense goes through him. All week long, they've been stressing tackling, staying in your gaps, waiting at the point of attack, getting as many hats to the football as humanly possible, because you can't shut this guy down. You can only hope to contain him, but what a challenge this defense faces today.
Great job by the defense. Everybody firing off the ball, hitting their guys, holding their gaps, running to the football, nowhere to go.
Out of the gun to give to the back. There he goes. Really nice pickup on that one as they get it to the 36. It'll be first down. It is a maxim of Tennessee football that you must be physical.
Physical. It's this kind of people they are, right? Tennessee people are physical. They want to do the dirty work. They're willing to do the dirty work, and you love it when your team has a bunch of grinders, a bunch of physical guys, a bunch of blue-collar guys that want to work.
Catch in the middle, it's Harrison. He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. The Vols come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to convert here. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. Just outside the red zone as they pick up the first down, they'll spot it at the 22. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. To the ground, he's got it again. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
It's hard to run on a defense that comes off the ball like that and runs to the football like that. Good luck. No holes anywhere.
Caught over the middle. It's Harrison. He stopped just short of the goal line at the 1. An explosive play has him set up.
You know, tight ends are such matchup nightmares and problems for defense. They're too big for DBs to cover, and they're too fast for linebackers to cover. You saw it right there.
And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. On 2nd and goal, he gets another chance. Going right back to the well, and this time he finds water. Gets it into the end zone for the touchdown.
What a luxury for an offense to have. The ability to set the tone on the ground, giving that guy the football time after time, making offense easy, being physical, and really setting the tone for this football game.
On the run from inside his own 5. And a really nice job by the kick team to get down there and make sure they limit that return. The Bulldogs offense will go to work for the first time. They are going to be greeted rather rudely, I guess, by a group of defensive linemen that wreak havoc and hunt down quarterbacks, Jesse.
And they wreck games. They take away everything you do offensively. So it's a huge challenge in this one, David, for this offensive coordinator to try to call plays and find ways to get the football away from these big fellas up front, because they take games over.
And get the ball out quick. Like when you've got a defensive line that can penetrate, they can get TFLs, get sacks, it's going to be on this offensive line to buy a little bit of time, but also the ball to come out quick, win in the secondary right now.
Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the first down.
Nice job by the quarterback, seeing the receiver come open, getting him the football, making the first down, and they like to do this.
Steamrolling the defense. He's pushed out of bounds inside the 40 at the 38, and these guys are on the move. Mississippi State going up tempo. They'll leave it with him. Find some fresh air. And he got away from the defense and takes it in. Touchdown, Mississippi State.
Well, this offense is top 10 in the country in points per game because they've got a lot of speed and they've got home run hitters. They score fast. They don't need 10 plays to go down the field. You saw it right there. They've recruited well.
That was
got playmakers.
oh my
They're going to be a problem for defenses all year long.
And the extra point was good to finish things off. And he takes this from inside the 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. They'd love to put a long drive together here as they start from their own 21. Caught in the backfield, it's Butler. They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a first down. Last completion moved the sticks, and let's see if they try it again. Out of the gun, the running back has it. Knocked down behind the line of scrimmage, he'll lose a yard. Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Wants to throw. It's Bowling. Got his man.
What the hell?
And he was able to run through 1 tackle, but still only a modest gain.
Such a great job by the defense winning on early downs. What does that mean? Now it means 3rd and long. 3rd and long, now I go to dime packages, to nickel packages. I'm taking linebackers off the field and bringing on DBs to really cover more guys and have more speed on the field.
When you're a playmaker like this guy is, your coaches are going to dial up plays intended for you, especially on 3rd down. That's what you saw in that last play. There was no question where the quarterback was going with that foot.
Breaks a tackle, and he's got room. They ripped off a big one, and they get it down to the 27.
When you talk about creating big plays in the running game like this makes the game really easy. Actually, when you've got a guy like this that you can hand it to with this much speed and elusiveness, just hard to bring down.
Got some room headed to the goal line. Touchdown, Tennessee. All of that baby in and then stroll into the end zone for the score. And the PAT gives them a 14-7 lead. When that receiver got 3, it was all over.
And it's so nice to have a receiver like this as a quarterback because you pad my stats. I like those long touchdown passes where I just threw it really short and he did the rest of the work.
The Mississippi State offense headed back to the field to go to work. They cashed in on a short field last time they had it, and now they'll go to work from their own end. They'll try to put a drive together starting from their own 12. Going right to work up top. And he will be sacked at the 6-yard line. They'll tell you that somebody's always going to pop open, but it didn't happen in time before they got the sack.
No, it did not. And you know what? I'm going to remember this. I'm going to remember zone defense. They didn't really have an answer. They weren't ready to get rid of the football. Quarterback hesitated. I got to him and got him on the ground. Might be a good call later on in the game.
As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Dropping back, it's Coleman Hope. And a good pickup there. They'll move the sticks for a first down. Let's see if they try to get another snap before the quarter expires. We have the early makings of a quarterback duel, as these stats will show you. They've swapped into the field, and we're
40
ready
minutes
to go
left.
in the second. They've got a first down here to open the period. He'll pull it on the read. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Mississippi State right back to the line. Back to pass on 2nd down. Unloads it left. He's got it. And a big hit at the end, but it didn't stop him from getting the first down.
Offenses love the explosive plays through the air, pushing the ball down the field. And look at this. Sometimes it creates some momentum, and you want to capitalize. So you go get on the ball and get ready to run some no-huddle.
The Bulldogs can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Grab near the
Damn. He got rid of that ball?
Good job running that route.
Wow.
Get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch.
When offenses get first downs like this and they move the sticks and they get some momentum, look at what they do. They put their foot on the gas, run this no huddle, get to the line of scrimmage, and try to capitalize.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9.
Defense came into this one knowing they were going to see some tempo. They've got to get the call from the sidelines, get it communicated, get lined up.
Welcome to the frustrating reality of college football. Like the guy at the quarterback spot, he can just do that, pull it down, get positive yards, makes the defense have to account for him every single play.
How am I bouncing off?
Stop it. This veteran junior running back comes up with a nice play. And the Bulldogs kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. Wide receiver comes in motion. Might as well give it to him again. Fights through the pile and picks up a couple down to the 16. Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. Softened him up with a run. Now to throw. He's got him still on his feet. They get him stopped at the 2, but it'll be 1st and goal. The Bulldogs started this drive backed up in their own end, and now they've moved into position to score. Into the end zone he goes.
The hell is my D-line at? First to pinch.
And I like this offense. They didn't panic. A lot of times you see offenses panic and want to get back in it when they're down really quickly, and they force the issue. They stayed patient. They stayed within themselves, and we're an extra point away from being a tied football game.
They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. Here he comes from inside his own 5.
One guy.
Executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. From the gun, running back on the move. At the 35, he's got more. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. Not much can impose your will on a defense like popping a big run.
Especially when they know you're going to run it, right? This offense right now is just more physical. They're more physical up front in the trenches. And this running back and his ability to break tackles, that is just so demoralizing for this defense.
Looking to throw, it's Bolden. Got his man on the run. All the way down to the 25-yard line. They move the sticks. It's 1st down. And the Vols come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw.
Wide open spaces. La da da.
How about the renaissance of the tight ends? In-line, flexed out, spread out. They can do a little bit of everything.
They really can. They're asked
Look at the puppy.
times too, but I'll tell you what, all the wide receivers out wide, the fancy toys, the fancy spread. Forget about that tight end. He does a little bit of everything, and then you're a really big fella throwing the ball, and he catches, so he really can't do a little bit of everything in an offense.
With the extra point, the score is now 21-14. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Guys, you can make a case this is the game of the week in the SEC. Texas is trailing, but they are within striking distance. Kind of like when Major Applewhite turned a huge deficit in the 2001 Holiday Bowl into a win. Maybe today is deja vu. It's just a field goal game. They're trailing by 3 to Kentucky. Implications galore inside the SEC, and we'll circle back if anything big should happen.
Go ahead, man.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final.
Run game is good. Balance is good. Now, listen, if the run game isn't good, then you got to pass the football a little bit more. But sometimes you got to keep them honest, take them chunk by chunk.
They'll run play action. That's caught. It's Campbell. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few.
Defense manages you a lot when you could be a linebacker or a corner or some safety, anybody, and you see the QB throw the football. Now I can break up the football right away and limit gains like right here on this play.
The noise reverberating off the checkerboards in Neyland on 3rd down.
God
Catch in the
damn it.
middle. It's Smith.
I knew it.
Gets the job
I went too
done
far.
on 3rd down as he gets it to the 25 before he's brought down. To the air, it's Coleman Hope.
Hot dog, hot ziggity dog. That's what we needed. That's what we needed. Let's not screw this up.
Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. Looking to throw on first down.
Ooh, that corner was sitting there. I did not look over there.
And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short game there. Now on second down. Back to pass. And the pass to the sideline will pick up a short gain.
Yeah, and you see running backs in today's football, they play wide receiver basically for you, but you got to find a guy that you can throw it to, and you know he's going to catch the ball consistently.
And a missed opportunity on third down as the defense knocks it free, and fourth down is coming up. They're in field goal range here on fourth down, but they're going to keep this offense on the field. Big tight end makes
Big boy. Big boy.
Makes a grab over the defense, and they are threatening now down at the 15.
Well, it's a heck of being conservative, right? I mean, that essentially would have just been a chip shot field goal with where they were on that fourth down. But they decided to go for it, throw it. They're looking for 6. They're going for a touchdown. They are being aggressive.
Looking to throw on first down.
Touchdown. Come here, ref.
And that's the way you execute on offense, man. You keep your foot on the gas. Try to make this a two-score game. You do with that touchdown. This offense executing beautifully. The defense is going to have to find something in the second half to get some stops.
Boom. Shakalaka.
Looks
Here
like
we go.
he's
Here we go.
going to try to return it.
Missed him. Oh.
And the returner is stopped.
Thanks his hustle.
All right, not ideal. Right, not ideal. You're an offense. You want to get a good kickoff return, but you're starting inside your own 10. Now come out, set the tone, get some high percentage completion. You might not go with that script you had because you thought you might have a little better field position. But just get some few first downs. Get that first down right now.
Knocked down at the 22. That's a first down. They can still stop the clock. Back to throw, it's Coleman Hope. That one never had a chance. Incomplete.
I don't know about the decision that time by the quarterback. He may have been expecting man coverage, but that time the defense was in zone. And they did a really nice job closing the window. The intended target was not open, and that's why that one fell incomplete.
And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. They'll go back to the ground. Powers through the defender. He stopped just short of the 30 at the 29-yard line. Needed more to move the sticks. It'll be fourth down. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
All right, guys, a delightful start to things in Knoxville here today.
Come on.
And in this day and age where quarterbacks chuck it
Oh,
all
I thought I
over
was
the
getting the ball.
field, how refreshing to see 2 offenses rely on off-tackle left, off-tackle right, and even a few halfback dives. Physical offensive lines and elusive backs have told the story. A throwback to the halcyon days of 3 yards and a cloud of dust.
Here comes the Bulldog offense back onto the field. Now 2 possessions to start this third quarter. They'd love to build some early momentum.
You ain't lying because you only got so many possessions here in the second half. So now you're down. I got to maximize every single one. Put your best plays together. Start this drive off on a good note.
Yeah, it starts right here. Obviously, you can't get it all back on this drive, but you can create that momentum. You can create something special and some energy, but it's going to start with this offense here executing at a high level.
They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down.
The defense has got to do a better job with assignment football. Somebody has to be accounting for the quarterback on these run plays. You know you're going to see it. You've seen it on film. The option play, nobody home. He just takes off. That's an easy first down pickup for the offense. Moving forward now, the defense, they've got to settle in, and they've got to start playing better when it...
Oh, he's got some space. Great job by this savvy senior to know when he just needs to move the sticks with his feet.
And he's just proving it time and time again, man. He has that feel. He obviously has the ability to pick up and put him down and go get first downs. But I think the timing of when to scramble and when not to scramble, he's really got that figured out. And you can tell it's going to be a big part of the game.
Looking to pass. It's Coleman Hope. Caught near the sticks. It's Mooney. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line. And the Bulldogs are in the hurry-up.
What are you doing, bro?
From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in. Just going to keep it after the snap. He pushes his way down to the 4 as they get closer and closer.
Listen, the offensive coordinator's best friend in the red zone is the running game. Make guys commit near the line of scrimmage so I can throw behind. This defense is good, but I'm going to challenge them. I'm going to try to be the more physical team.
Yes!
I love the play call. I think you keep running the football and stay physical.
Really nice job by the safety on that play, deep in their own end. They were ready for the quarterback run, and he was spying him the entire time. As soon as he saw the QB take off, he was able to rally to him and make a nice tackle.
Yes! Yes!
Oh, what a tough way to end this
Bruised
drive.
ribs.
And that decision will be questioned for a while.
Let's get out of Dodge.
The Volunteer offense is back, and they hope it's touchdown time in Tennessee. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up, these guys offensively have been able to go out and execute it.
Yeah, and it's just maintaining the lead. Keep doing what you've been doing. You got a big lead. Let's just keep piling it on until they find an answer.
Got enough for the first, and he's still going. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the third quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football.
Turning it on. Nice pickup on the ground there, and they'll move the sticks for the first down.
Well, that's why this running game can be so dynamic. This guy is special when he has the football in his hands. He can make people miss, he can run with power, and he also has speed. You saw it on that last play.
And I'll tell you what, no secret on this drive. This offense, they're not trying to maintain balance. They're trying to line up and just dot you right in the eyes. 4 straight runs, get the first down, and really starting to play physical.
This guy's a monster,
turn
bro.
and move it forward, and they're closing in on midfield. It's down at the 48. The Volunteers are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Got it in the middle. It's Jefferson. He's got enough to move the chains, and they'll spot it at the 47. Let's see how successful they'll be on 1st and 10. And a good, solid pickup before the defense cuts him down.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
It's so important that this offense is able to stay on schedule. And what that means is keeping 3rd downs manageable. That last completion to the tight end accomplished just that. Really nice play.
Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. And the Volunteers come to the line with a new set of downs. He wants to change this route. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Behind his tight end. You know, we joke that the tight end's always open, David, but play action almost makes it impossible to keep them coming.
And yeah, because those guys, they're such good blockers most of the time. They're big and physical, and they sell block for a second. And then
I meant to go the other way.
They find holes in zones, and they get good matchups. And, man, those tight ends nowadays are nightmares for defenses to try to score.
The Vols are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. On 3rd and short, just trying to get enough for the first down. He did not make it a stone wall on 3rd down. Ball's at the 29. They'll keep the offense out there and go for it. Converts on 4th down, and he's still going. Inside the 15, out of bounds at the 14-yard line. The offense looking for a score.
Wow, and that was just a bang-bang play. On that fourth down, the coverage was tight. QB had his receiver. He knew where he wanted to go with it, but the only way that ball gets completed is if he puts a little extra mustard on it, and he shows you the arm talent on the throw.
And they'll get him down inside the 5, but this offense powering for the score. And the Vols, once backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost, have put quite a drive together. Grab behind the line, it's Butler.
Let's go! Let's go! Man, so I will not be denied. Not today. Not today. Look at that dip, boy! He said, I'm going to get your mom after this game.
Defense is just getting squeezed by the Big Orange, and he's cutting him up like Peyton Manning.
Man, no answers. I mean, he's really had his way. They haven't made him feel uncomfortable. If I'm a Vols fan, I'm jacked up that I got this guy at quarterback because he's showing he can put up some big numbers.
As we start the fourth quarter, it'll take a pretty sizable comeback to win this one. Kicker has everything lined up and about set to get this one underway. On the move from inside his 5. Finds just enough space to cross the 25. Let's mark it at the 27-yard line. Here comes the Mississippi State offense, ready to attack. That last drive was promising at times, but stalled out, and they turned it over on downs, Jesse.
I think they got to do a better job here, just being better early in the downs. On first down, finding positive plays.
Yeah, and it's frustrating when you move the football and get stopped on the other side of the field and get no points. But they've had some success, and I like the aggressiveness. They just got to cash some of these drives in.
They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down.
And the defense gives up the first down. And oh, here they go. They're going fast. No time to substitute. Got to communicate quickly and get back on the line of scrimmage.
And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down.
Well, the defense really stepped up in this game. They knew they had to slow down this passing attack. They knew they had some matchups they were going to have to win one-on-one. They've been able to do that, and as a result, they haven't allowed 200 passing yards in this game.
One of my 11 are going to tackle. Don't know who. One of my 11.
Down at the 48. Bully ball on third and
Boy!
short. They got zero push up front, and they stopped him in the backfield.
They just haven't been able to get much going in this game. The defense has definitely had their number, and here they are late. You're asking yourself, why are they still running the football, trailing this much late in the game? But that's basically a microcosm of how this game has gone.
Big play for this offense as they get it to the 32.
That was terrible.
The Bulldogs moving quickly to the line.
This defense better not blink. I know they've got a lead here in the fourth quarter, but just look at who they're going against. This quarterback is one of the best in the nation. They cannot rest on their laurels.
He caught it, and he will score.
My fault.
Touchdown, Mississippi State.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge.
Man, exactly
and
the
also
play. I
the
figured they were probably going to
anticipation,
run.
the time to be able
And wait
And I pulled my
just a
safety out of
second.
there.
The official's going to take a second look at this one.
Ooh. Overturn that, Jay. Ground. Down on the one. Look at
So
that.
after
Duck.
reviewing the undisputable video evidence, the replay booth has decided to overturn the call.
Wow. All right.
They've hit him with back-to-back chunk plays. Now it's first and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Corners showing press. They want to be physical here. Fires to the end zone.
You were staring at him coming across.
Bulldogs. Quick strike through the air for the
Moving on, that
score.
You One of the areas they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason was we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. When we're taking shots, we need you to be able to step up and make tough catches. And David, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing when he's
how
going
he
to
didn't
sit
get down
down,
on that
when he's
one.
not. So being on the same page, and then having a guy that can go get it. Just when the ball is near him, he's going to make the play, just like he did right there for 6 points.
Great place to start for this offense. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Dropping back, it's Bowling. Throws to the wideout. Got his man downfield. Now he's got it all the way down to the 21-yard line, and they are threatening on first down.
And if it ain't broke, don't fix it, right? This is what got this team in this position to win this game. Aggressive offense, taking shots. Here we are in the fourth quarter. They've got the lead. Why stop now?
They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall.
I love an offense that wants to stay aggressive. Even when you've got the lead late in a game like this, right? You still try to find your playmakers and get them the ball in space, and that is exactly what this offense is doing.
Wants to go up top. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down.
A lot of times when you go back and you revisit these games, who takes advantage of these opportunities in the red zone, in these goal-to-go situations? Bad job on first down by this offense.
Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. They just keep firing. Back's got it. Crisp execution in the passing game, and they've got it down to the 3. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. They keep pushing forward, down to the 3, but now it's 3rd and goal. He's going for the goal line. Into the house. Touchdown, Volunteers. They give themselves a little more cushion as they try to reel off their 4th straight win. This is like a baseball pitcher that can't miss. He is just pounding the strike zone.
It just gets in the zone, right? When you can't miss, you've seen quarterbacks get like that no matter what they do. They're on fire. They're hitting the receivers. And listen, that's also on the defense. The defense has to do a better job making him feel uncomfortable, changing what they're doing in coverage so he's a little bit confused. You can't just let him pick you apart.
Looking for a man. It's Croman Hope. And he just overshot his man and threw it out of bounds, incomplete.
And it's just been frustrating to watch the inconsistency of this guy at QB, man. You've got to be able to stay in rhythm in an offense, to stay ahead of schedule. And he's had a moment, and he threw a touchdown pass, but more consistency, more finding the open guys, delivering it to them, and keeping this offense on schedule.
This time on target. And he's got enough for the first down. They'll mark it at the 34. Mississippi State going up tempo.
A nice passing game by this offense. The quarterback and the receiver on the same page, in time, in rhythm, creates the big play. And look at them. They're right back on the football, ready to run another play.
Finds his man. It's Smith. They'll get him at the 45, but he got 10 on that one.
All right, defense, you got to turn the page. You just gave up an explosive play through the air, but here comes the offense going quickly. You got to get lined up now and get ready for another one.
And the Bulldogs can really attack on this 2nd and short. The 2-minute timeout arrives, and we have certainly seen miracles in college football, and they will certainly need one here. They'll line up for a 2nd down play. Wants to go up top. The throw. Caught near the sticks. It's Smith. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. Sprinting to the line to try to get this one off. Clock's running. To the air on first down. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. Bringing it back. He's at the touchdown ball. This defense making a big play, putting it in the end zone. Starting to see some smiles on that sideline as they're close to a Week 10 victory. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Men, it just means more in the SEC, and take a look at how things are playing out here. Georgia is running away with this one, thanks to an offense that's been sicking them since the opening kickoff. They're up by 17 over Florida. We'll keep an eye on things until the final horn in a game that could shake things up a bit in the SEC.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Campbell. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. And now on second down for this offense. To the air, it's Croman Hope. Quick completion on the out route. And he'll step out of bounds after a very productive play. The Bulldogs come to the line on third and short, looking to keep this drive moving. They're going to go to the air on third and short. And the incomplete pass.
How'd I not intercept that?
I'm friends with Mary.
What kind of bullshit is that?
And this defense has put a game together. Like, it is hard to put all the facets of defense together. Run defense, pass defense. They've been so good, man. Dialed in. You could tell they were ready. They were fast. They were physical. They dominated this football game today.
They're throwing for it on fourth down. Makes a catch. First down and maybe a lot more. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. Mississippi State to the line with a fresh set of downs. Grabbed over the middle. It's Green. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moving forward just a few. Quick timeout by the defense here, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. Going to swing it on second down. Good timing on the
Where are you supposed to have the flats?
He gets it out across the 45 and out of bounds at the 46. The offense setting up shop at the 46, first and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. He's taking a deep shot late in the game. And
He would have caught that and scored. Boy.
For an explosive play.
Trailing this much in the fourth quarter, the offense is looking for an explosive play to try to ignite them and get them back in this one, but nothing doing. Nice job in coverage.
Snagged in the middle. It's Mooney. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Third and short from the 49. Is this four-down territory? From the gun, wants to pass. Time to take a shot. What a spectacular
I didn't know
grab
who I
there as
had.
they try to finish this game with a little something to feel good about. And the Bulldogs had tough field position to start this drive, but they've been relentless in moving the ball methodically down the field. It's complete. He's down at the 1, and they almost had the touchdown pass on that one. Now on first and goal, let's see what Mississippi State does. Looking downfield, it's Croman Hope. Good job to avoid the negative play and just get rid of that thing.
And I really like that decision by this quarterback. Listen, you've got a lot of downs here. It's first and goal. You're in scoring position. If you don't feel comfortable, throw that ball away. Live to fight another down.
And he's got it in the end zone for a touchdown. It won't matter much in the outcome, but a little extra stat padding is nice. In a lot of losses, you just want to burn the tape. You don't want to watch it. But I think there are some things that they can take into next week from this performance.
No doubt. Offense is about finding your rhythm, finding your groove, what you do well. And you can tell, at least now, starting to get a little something going that maybe you can build on.
And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. Timeout called by the offense. A mere 10 seconds to go in the game. All wideouts, no backs. Wants to go up top on first down. Looking down the middle. He's picked off, and he's thrown a dozen of them.
And the defender makes a great read, breaks on the football, and makes the big interception in the back end. And here's the thing. That's number 4 this season, so he's finding the football consistently.
That was my fault.
Looking downfield on first down. A shot for the end zone. And that pass is incomplete. They were going for the consolation touchdown, but to no avail, and that's going to do it for this one. Well, this was an offensive showcase out there today. We thought it would be a high-scoring game, and it certainly...